Hello again from my front porch, where it is a historic day. That's right. Well, a historic date, I should say, because today being December 31st, 2023, if you look at it, just take the last two digits, the 23 off of there, and you just look at the numbers. Today is 12/31/23, which means it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Literally, it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is not not going to happen again, folks. Well, at least for a century. And so this is pretty awesome to have this kind of a date today. And you'll also notice that I am sounding better. Still have a little bit of a tickle, a little bit of a cough that pops up now and again. Nothing like what it was before. Still a little stuffiness, but nothing like it was before. And so I am very pleased to be rounding out the year, seeing the year go away and seeing this sick thing that has been dogging me and these symptoms have been dogging me, seeing them go away as well. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And so I look forward to stepping into the new year healthier than I have been for a fair chunk of the end of this year. But this is a wonderful, monumental day. Well, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration. It is a cool day that you have the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I had to commemorate that. Had to commemorate the end of the year, and also I have the opportunity. I'm dressed in the blue and green look today because this afternoon I get to go down to the Wells Fargo Arena to sing national anthem for the Iowa Wolves basketball team, which I always love doing. And they actually had asked me to sing a few weeks ago, but I was in the midst of early on and not feeling well, and so I wasn't able to do it. So I sadly had to cancel. I rarely ever cancel, rarely ever say no, unless my work travel has me out of town, or in this case, I just physically wasn't able to do it. So I'm thrilled and excited to get to do it now, to round out the year, also getting to do something that I love, that I am passionate about, and that is getting to perform the national anthem. And so I look forward to doing that for their afternoon game here today too. And we still don't have any snow to speak of around here, which has some people a little frustrated, but I'm okay. I don't need to worry about it. But what I do know is since there's not a lot of snow to deal with, and the temperatures have been fairly moderate for December, because I can recall a number of years growing up, especially where we would be buried under snow by this point. It'd be bone-chilling temperatures. Now, get into the whole climate change discussion as to why things aren't that way, but for right now, it looks like this weather that we have is going to be with us a while, which is good because that'll give me opportunity to put some Christmas things away. Because I don't mind leaving the stuff up and through to the end of the year, but then when we change into the new year, it's like, okay, well, now it's time to put stuff away. We got to move on. And so you'll notice that even here at the in fact, I think you're going to notice even here at the porch, we're going to take care of putting some things away here on the porch. And so now we will be able to have the porch look a little de-Christmased, a little, that we'll step into the new year with a familiar and yet freshened look. Familiar because, see, the pillows, got a nice puff up the pillows there, sign in the background there, but then also a little freshness because I got this other sign over here on the door. Saw that at a store, had to pick it up, but couldn't really put it out with all the different holiday motifs going on from Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas. Now I can put it out as we launch into this new year, and it's a really good representation of what goes on here at the front porch, where it says the porch rules are: put your feet up, relax and unwind, visit with friends, tell stories, take a long nap, laugh together, and watch the sunset. Now, I don't know that I've ever really watched the sunset from out here, but pretty much all the rest of the things on that list, I think probably either I or some occupant here that has stayed with me has done out here on the front porch, and not included things like read a book and that kind of stuff. But anyway, as we go into this new year, this is going to be really fun and exciting because I'm going to be getting the chance to talk to some friends. I've already been talking to friends. They're going to be that are interested in wanting to come visit on the front porch, and we'll be looking at some of the stuff that they do and talking about some of the things that they are. What I really want to do is I want to try to explore some elements of life around us that we don't normally get to explore, or that people make assumptions about. And so I love to learn new things, and I prefer to learn it from an actual source, not from reading what somebody else interpreted and said about it. And so I'm going to be looking to do some of that here in this coming year. That'll be really interesting and I think fun. Also, maybe some sightseeing, if you will. One thing that's interesting, no matter where you live, there's always stuff to do around. There's things to go see and visit, places to go visit. But because you live there, you don't tend to go see these touristy things. And then you talk to other people who don't live where you live, they live in other parts of the country or even other parts of the world, and they say, hey, what's such and such like, and what's this like? And you're like, well, I don't know, I've never been there. And I'm guilty of that as much as anybody. There are some things that I've seen, but then I'm like, I recognize that not everybody gets a chance to see that stuff. And so I'm going to be looking to do a little bit of that in this coming year as well, to take the front porch, take you all with me to some interesting places to see, to experience. And with any luck, at least some of those things, we'll be doing a little behind the scene kind of stuff. We're getting a chance to get a glimpse into things that maybe the average person doesn't see, or learn things the average person doesn't know when they're experiencing these places or seeing these sites. So that'll be interesting as well. I'm excited about what 2024 has in store. I'm especially though excited for how this day today is gonna go, because as I said, I'm gonna be heading down to the Iowa Wolves to sing national anthem for them here this afternoon. And so you know what? In fact, through the magic of video recording, you don't have to wait. You can watch how that national anthem went right now.
Joining us to perform our national anthem is Paul Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
See, and just like that, that's how easy it is. See, you have the advantage. You didn't have to wait. See, I still have to go sing it, but you already now heard me sing it. How did that happen? See, this is what happens when I watch too much Doctor Who. Then I do these wibbly wobbly timey-wimey things. But still, seriously, I am excited to go into this new year feeling a lot healthier than I have for the last several weeks, and hoping that this new year has some real exciting and wonderful things in store for me, for you, for everybody that's around. There really is no reason that because one person succeeds, another person has to be down. We can, a rising tide lifts all boats. We can all do that kind of thing. I'm not big on making the New Year's resolution, so that's not what this is about. But I am saying I am looking forward to 2024 with a great deal of hope and just what does wonder? What does it have in store? I mean, when you end this year with this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that seems very basic. Okay, that's a good starting point. Where do we go from there? Well, who's going to determine that? I will. You will. We get to set our own course. Let's do it. Let's see where 2024 takes us. Who knows? By this point next year, we may be having quite the celebration. All right. Well, it is a little bit chilly out here on the front porch, so I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you next time from my front porch.